Good evening, welcome to our special meeting, February 6, 2020. This is after the deliberative session. So Jeff, can you call the roll?
Can, Mr. Chairman.
Is Brian doing it?
No, I don't think so, no. Julie Hammond.
Here.
Phil Sherwood.
Here.
Bob McCormick.
Here.
Peter Bealow.
I'm here.
David Gerns. Michael Mascola.
Yes.
Alan David.
Here.
Kathleen Gorman.
Okay, so quickly what we're going to do is we're going to look to approve the minutes of the public hearing and the post-public hearing.
I make a motion to approve the minutes, both sets.
You can second it.
Second.
And then we'll go for discussion.
I will note the page numbering on one of them is off, which was noted.
So,
This was the public hearing that we're talking about.
yeah,
Actually, I said both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so because of the motion including both, one of the things we noticed during deliberative.
what's the vote count?
There's a vote on Article 7.
Was it Articles? Yep, no, Article 6. I'm not sure that's correct.
Yeah, the dissenting vote there?
Yeah. So Phil wasn't there that night. Kathy wasn't there that night.
Could Brian?
So the number's right, but that's Brian's warrant article. But it says that Brian Boyle was not in favor. I don't remember it that way. I thought we voted unanimously on that.
Which one, are you reading the post?
I'm reading the second set of minutes, Article 6.
Yeah, the post.
Yeah.
Could anyone have abstained and it's just been recorded as a no vote rather than an abstain? Does that ring anybody?
I don't remember. Would he have
Brian's the
abstained
one
since
that-
it was his?
It was-
Doesn't sound like Brian, but I don't see why he should.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't,
Brian was pushing for this.
I can watch
Right.
the video and update it accordingly.
Why don't we do that? We can give Jeff the leeway to
Yep.
review the video.
Right.
We don't think that one belongs in there.
And since this is what's gonna eventually go out to the ballot, we wanna make sure that it's
Right.
recorded. I mean,
I agree.
So upon confirmation, the vote counts.
Right.
And Jeff, can you just favor, after you figure it out,
Make a note.
Let us know.
can you just send us all an email?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna show up in the ballot.
Right. So it's either gonna be 7-1 or 8-0.
Right.
So it's one of those things. When's the deadline when the language has to actually get into the ballots? It's gotta be like,
I think they may take until the 25th, I believe, to mail out the card.
Okay.
Happy.
All right, so we had that one.
That's all I saw.
Anybody else have any other questions? Okay, so we have a motion, all those in favor of taking the minutes as amended, signified by aye.
Aye.
Make it so
Abstentions?
Cards?
Cards?
Cards. Abstentions?
yes.
One, which would be Phil. All right, so now new business, action on the warrants. So since some of these got zeroed out, Jeff, wondering, are we not recommending things that don't have dollar amounts?
right. Right.
Or is that it?
Yeah.
So
No,
what's the
No.
point to recommend
No,
if
never
it has
do.
no value?
Well, the other
No.
side, the other side of the coin, though, is to show potentially, not trying to put words in people's mouths,
Yeah.
our dissatisfaction with something being zeroed out.
Fair.
See, and I think the problem is that you've got a vote out there and you can change that vote if the warrant changed, which it did,
Did.
but I don't know that we can
Vote at all.
unilaterally
Right now,
fix
there's
that.
there's no value to it.
No, there's no value.
Well, but you've already got it there, we've already put it out to look
Okay.
at with a vote, or with your votes showing,
Yeah,
obviously.
you can redo it.
You can redo it, but then the question is, you can redo it or eliminate it.
I'd say redo it.
I'd say, since you've already done, you've already made, for example, if you didn't take a vote on something and
Right.
it changed, you couldn't now take a vote on it. If you did take a vote on something and it
I
changed,
think
you
you could
would
do a
revote.
revote.
You could absolutely do a revote, no
Without
problem.
change.
But the question was to eliminate a vote altogether, to take, just to say, nope, we don't even want to take a vote on this,
Oh.
just get rid of it.
Well, I think the one that changed my warrant article into a study has $0 associated with it of any sort. So I think we could safely not vote on that, just take our names off of it.
I don't know.
But the other one has a $0. I mean, it's a dollar. They changed a dollar figure.
$100,000.
Pardon me?
That's $100,000.
Yeah, I think we should re-vote on that.
So are we guessing, or is this a legal
I haven't changed my vote, I still no on that. so.
I don't think there's any harm either way if
It
we
was
vote or don't
5-3.
vote again.
I think I was 5-3. But there's-
Yes.
we don't have 8 people here to vote.
We don't need 8 people to vote. Well, that's another thing, that the
'Cause we had
number-
8
our
people
numbers
originally.
now are gonna
Numbers
change
changed.
because we have less people that were there after
Yeah.
public
It is,
hearing.
but that is what it is.
It is what it is, but I will change my vote on that if we're voting on it, because I voted for it when it was 100,000. I'm not gonna vote to recommend it because it's 0.
Right.
But then again,
If we leave
why
it,
are we voting on anything that has
Yeah,
no money in it?
I vote on yes on 0.
It's a, frankly, poor
You're
choice
changing it
poor
to
choice
yes.
of words, but
All
it's a
right, so
symbolic
listen, let's just
form
do
of
this.
protest.
Let's walk them up one at a time. There's nothing on one. So 2, I'd almost recommend we don't re-vote on this because we got stronger numbers looking at 8-0 versus re-voting today and getting a.
and nothing changed. We don't have to
We don't have to, I'm on Article 2, the operating budget.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, nothing.
nothing changed, no re-vote today because the
It
numbers
behooves us to
look
leave it.
as less support, is what I'm telling you,
Yeah.
right? 3 is capital reserve.
There's a lot of threes in 2.
Let's get past 2.
I think the only one that changed was 9 and 10, right?
Right, so, all right, so we're just gonna skip over 3, right? We're not touching 3, that's got 8-0. 4. We're not touching 5. Special meeting, there's no money. 6. That's the one that we questioned, isn't that correct?
With Brian.
6
Yeah.
is the one that we've asked Jeff
To take a look
to
at.
take a look at.
Oh, yes, on the vote count, yeah.
It was 7-1.
And if Jeff finds that it's not correct, we're giving him permission to change it to the correct, because we're all thinking it's 8-0.
8-0.
Yeah.
Correct.
And you'll let us know what you find. 7,
Nope.
Nope.
is nothing. 8
Nope.
is nothing. 9, here we go.
This is
So,
the study.
This is now a study, so I'm thinking, since there's no dollars associated with it anymore, we shouldn't have any recommendation. I mean, it
Remove
doesn't
the
even
line?
mention dollars.
can we remove the
True.
line?
Matter of fact, it would look weird if the
If we're
budget
on
committee had a vote on something that, I mean, there would be,
It was gonna be
it'd
a
be
study.
like,
Yeah.
wait, why are they not voting on this?
So
but they're
Jeff, we're
voting on
thinking,
this?
can we just completely remove the line on 9?
Let me call Jim.
Okay. Target?
It's either on the phone or it's going right to voicemail. Or
Well, we could do a couple things. We could authorize them to remove the line,
If the
Yeah.
attorney allows.
if the attorney allows.
Okay. And then
It
option
gets
2.
kind of messy to have
do
a
you wanna-
subsequent.
Option 2 is revote.
Do you want to take a brief interlude and I'll run down the hall real quick?
Yep, we asked about both of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're still on camera.
Yes,
Okay.
we're still on camera.
Oh.
Not recess,
Hang out.
Well, but we're still on camera.
Yes.
I forgot.
Watch that.
So, the Super Bowl.
It was entertaining till last.
So,
That was a
so
good
I
game.
placed my first sports bet ever
How'd you make-
when the Patriots played. I'm comfortable saying all this on camera. It was legal. It's in New Hampshire. It's legal now.
Yep.
I wanted to learn the system. I'm a Patriots fan, but I wasn't feeling it, right? Because they're the New England Patriots, and not a very good year. So I figured, I'm putting about $50 on the Patriots losing. Figured.
And not making it to the Super
Yeah,
Bowl?
yeah, not
you mean?
making it to the Super Bowl.
So the last game? you're
Yeah,
talking?
the last game. So in other words, if the Patriots win,
Oh, yeah.
I lost $50, but man, I am so happy the Patriots won. I forget about the $50. It was
Yeah.
worth the price of entertainment. Should the Patriots lose,
Yeah.
I'll be borderline depressed and looking for a bridge.
But you made money.
Tripling my money.
It was,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, the odds about 3-1. A little less.
Really?
Yeah,
All
so I
right.
felt good about that.
Because they
I
were-
didn't feel
That's a good investment.
I didn't feel good
No,
about
I
that
mean,
game.
no, that,
They were
the
scheduled
whole
to win.
playoff.
Not after what I saw that running back do the week
Yes.
before.
But
Yeah,
not,
Oh, yeah.
not where I played.
Right?
It's a monster.
Not where I was.
but yet, Kansas City
But
figured him
8-3-1.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put in 50. Yeah.
I didn't think anyone was going to. He broke
Yeah.
like so many records
Oh, yeah.
after that 3-game streak. It was crazy.
It was
But
fun
then
to- it was fun to watch him. He was
But
good.
then the guy in the Super Bowl did something no running back's ever done either, and he's
Yeah.
not even really like a big name. That Damian Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, he went for tons of yards in the Super Bowl.
It was a good game. It was an entertaining game.
It was a good game.
Because the last 10, I wish, if San Francisco actually could have moved the ball and scored, it would have been great, you know.
I didn't want him to come out with a victory.
You didn't? I was a Garoppolo, I wanted Garoppolo to win.
Well,
We lost him, that would have made me
I
sad.
had mixed feelings. I kind of wanted Belichick to be sort of elevated, like, see, he knows how to pick quarterbacks, trust Belichick, get out of the way, let Belichick do his thing. The other thing is, I didn't like the idea of him getting his third Super Bowl ring. Because really, this would be his third.
Oh, that's a
Because he was
good
the
point.
backup quarterback
Yep.
for two of Brady's. He still
That's
gets a
right.
ring. But it's like this notion that you're catching up to Brady when all you've done is show up to one game.
It's a good point.
And that my underwear got in a bunch of
With the way he played, the chance of getting another 3 rings are pretty slim.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Belichick wore all the
Yeah, he
rings
was
of
there.
the game, didn't he?
And I had
they
high
were-
expectations for him. I thought he was
That's-
better. I mean, maybe he
takes
could get
some
better,
stuff.
but
Their
Okay.
defense was
Survey
great.
says?
Well,
crunch
think
time,
about-
He said we have it.
But
If-
he hasn't had,
If you have a-
hasn't
if you have-
really played that many seasons.
No, he hasn't.
We're back, we're back.
Season.
Sorry.
If you have a recommendation on there, the recommendation is to leave that recommendation on there and just revote it.
Okay.
Voted not recommended, 6-0.
We could all abstain.
There you go.
There's
I'll abstain.
There's a form,
Yep.
like,
I'm
it's,
abstaining.
we're there, but we're all abstaining. We're staying out of it. But it's there.
All right, so let me go through. So our options, we can abstain, we can actually take a valid vote. And I'm just trying to see what would help the voters. And I'm wondering if the
Okay.
abstaining would probably be the best.
Yes.
Sure, that, yeah, that we're ambivalent.
Because, yeah,
The people spoke. We can be ambivalent, you know?
am I missing
Plus,
anything?
we shouldn't be voting on something
they
that doesn't have
abstain?
money associated to it
Yeah, I think
anyways.
we
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So could I have then, do we all know what Article 9 is now?
the exact
Yes.
words, I didn't write it down.
No,
No, but they made it a study.
Yeah.
right.
I have,
I love my.
Jeff, I don't think it's really important for us at this meeting to 100% know. We know the intent was, they took
make
it
it-
away from a trust fund, turned it into a study,
yep,
and
and
they
0.
lowered the number to 0.
Perfect.
I plan on abstaining upon a new vote.
So is there a motion in, would you call a vote in the favor, in the?
Somebody want to make
affirmative?
a motion?
I make a motion, wait, do
No,
we make a motion?
No, there's no
Just vote?
motion, we just want to vote.
You usually call for all those in favor of recommending.
Yeah, so let's do that. All those in favor of recommending Article 9 as presented at the deliberative session.
As decided by the deliberative session.
Yeah.
As decided by the deliberative. So signify by, if you support it, signify by saying aye. And I see none. How about nays?
No.
None.
I say no. I still don't support it.
Okay. And abstentions. So now you've got, oh, look, we have,
Our first
Have a
audience
guess.
Have you
member.
ever
We have a
seen-
guess.
Have you ever seen five abstentions?
yeah,
Oh, it's fine.
9.
No.
There's almost gonna be 6 abstaining.
He just went
Because
to
the point is, there's no, it's not a money thing.
They were debating that down there, and Jim said you shouldn't abstain.
Why?
You should recommend or not.
Well,
Abstain
Oh,
is
well.
equal-
I mean, abstaining
I
is
did.
is
We have
even not
one.
recommended, so
Here's
thank you.
one.
Thank you, Julie.
Abstaining is
welcome.
equal to a negative vote, so either way, it's kind of the same
Yeah.
principle.
I don't
You're
think
not-
so. I disagree with that. Why is it, it's no decision at all.
But you're still not recommending it, because
Well,
it's only the part
I
that's
just
one,
recommending it,
if it's
yeah.
105,
You're abstaining.
you've recommended it.
But if you're looking at what we really
'Cause an
normally
abstention
should
is
vote
not-
on or not, we shouldn't be voting on things that don't have any appropriations anyway.
So the
So,
budget committee.
That's true.
it's a symbolic vote.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That's fair.
All right, so now we're on Article 10. Funding for transition, petitioned by, man, that comes by every year.
And I believe that 100,000 was changed to 0,
Yes.
That was changed to 0.
and that's it.
Right.
And so the same rules are going to apply here. He told us to
Revote.
revote, so we can't strike the line. Correct there?
Correct.
I'm gonna
Alright.
vote no on this.
Is this because of Jim's suggestion of, what harm do we have here if the board is split between noes and abstentions?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
You got it.
No.
Okay. All right, so all those in favor of supporting Article 10 as it was amended at the deliberative session, signify by saying aye. So we have no ayes. All those opposed,
No.
No.
2. And, so Jeff, do you have those? Peter and Julie? And then abstentions, you have 4. Okay. That's 10. That's yours, Peter. Anything else, I hope they don't change anything down that end.
But let's adjourn before they can.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need signatures for anything?
No,
Yes. We're gonna adjourn at 10:16.
hold on. We can